I'm just going to do a quick chapter 2 video as a reminder in case you've forgotten how to download your starter file or how to your Excel template, how to restore it and get started again. So again, this is just a quickie here for you. Okay. Data file right here and hit download. Mine's downloading as I did before to save as, and I'm going to go to my desktop again and find my file, my Quebec data files right here, and I'm going to hit save. Okay. Now if that's complete, I will go back to my modules and I'll do the same for my Excel template. Again, notice I have to go and change the name again, but I want to make sure I keep it as chapter 2 so I know when I'm looking for it that it'll be chapter 2. And hit save. Okay, now it's time to restore that chapter 2. See my little box? I have chapter 1 if I ever needed to get back into it, but now I'm going to go to open or restore an existing company. Remember, restore a backup copy. Hit next. It's local backup saved on your computer. Now I need to go find it again like we talked about over in my files here. This is chapter 2. Double click on that and then I'll hit next. And where do I want to save it? Again, I want to go ahead and put it back into my folder for my QuickBooks File data files. Now here's the thing. It defaults. For whatever reason, you'll find these chapter names default to different things. This is chapter 2, trust me. And so I will change it now to chapter 2 and hit save. And let it restore its data and it's going to open up. Now that my data has been restored, I hit OK. What do we have to do again? We can close this up, but we have to go to My Company. It has to do this every chapter. See, it does say Your Name Chapter 2. So I go in here and I click Edit, and I will make that my name. So now I'll see Chapter 2 in the reports and hit OK. Okay. Now what I'm going to show you here is how to print the chart of accounts. When they say print, that means go ahead and send it to Excel. I'm going to assume you have done all the work on the pages before this to add the advertising expense, to edit it, to delete an account. And we're starting on page 223. So I want to go to the chart of accounts. So to display the chart of accounts window, I go to My Company and I see chart of accounts. Okay, open that up. Open up too big. Let me get it here. I want to resort it like it says. So step 3, when you hit the account 1, and I want to resort because I've done the work. Okay, we're going to get this all resorted now. Now, what I need to do is to select the reports window right here. If I make it too big, let me see, I'm not going to be able to fit it into the screen for you to see. So bear with me that I'm using it small. Let me close this up so it gets out of the way. I wish I can make this a little bigger for you, but it's not letting me. But I see reports here, and what I need to do is in the reports, like the account, we select reports and we select account listing. See, that opened up, or you can do it up here from reports as it says as well. They give you a couple of ways. Make sure you select the date 12/15. That's there if you need to customize it. And how do we get it to Excel? We create new worksheet. We replace. Okay, now I need to browse to make sure it's going to default up to that chapter 1 work Excel template. So I need to make sure I go into chapter 2 worksheet. Hit open. Remember I said select the sheet. Okay, so this is within the chapter, COA, Chart of Accounts. Now, Again, advanced settings, space is unchecked, print it on reporting screen. Just because it's there, as it gets later in the semester, don't always assume it's there, especially when you're creating it from scratch. The company's in a couple of chapters. Hit OK, and then we hit export. Okay. So you might have to open it up, and again you see it went to the chart of accounts. Notice it's got my name on it, and this will be the homework that you'll do for this chapter. Go to reports. Don't forget, because you did this report, to hit there and hit save. And it's been saved, and you can close up and move on and continue working in the chapter.